Hello friends, it's Jim over here. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Collectibles From My Closet. This is episode 19. And if you have not seen these little episodes before, it's basically where we look at some of my favorite toys and collectibles that I have in my closet or on shelves or things like that. And normally these videos are about, 20 minutes long or so, like a good episode length. But I've decided to start shortening them a little bit, show you a few less toys, because not everybody has time to sit and watch a 20-minute video. So this is going to be a little shorter than normal. And today we're going to feature toys based on The Exorcist. And while I am not a huge fan of the movie The Exorcist, I like the creature, and you'll hear me say that a lot in my toy collection, is that I gravitate towards the monsters more than I do the movies or the stories. So while The Exorcist is huge to people in the horror community, I personally never found it scary. I appreciate what it is. I look at it as a religious drama that has a few shocks thrown in there. But I really do like Regan, and I like the look of Regan and the makeup that they did on Regan for The Exorcist. So today we're going to look at just a few Regan Exorcist toys. And let's start out with a little rubber ducky. This first item is a fun one. It's tubs. And it looks like a tub. It's just plastic containers, got The Exorcist there on it, and this is the cosplaying ducks. And this is Regan, the cosplaying duck, in a bathtub that says The Exorcist on it. Now when we get all that plastic off of it, you see here, it is a little rubber ducky floating in an Exorcist bathtub. And I love this so much. It's so hilarious. So it's your typical rubber ducky, but not your typical rubber ducky. It's made the same way, but it's hard plastic instead of squishy plastic that squeaks. So it's a very hard plastic. It's super cartoony and hilarious. I love the mixture of cartoony and creepy. You'll see there's a little hole on the bottom, so it looks like it's a squeaking duck, but it doesn't. You can't squeeze this duck. It's a hard plastic. So there you go. There's the Tubbs Exorcist cosplaying duck of Regan. Now, Mego came out with figures. I mean, they started out in the 50s. I had all the superheroes and Star Trek ones when I was a kid, and they made a Regan doll from The Exorcist here, and while it's not fantastic, it is very traditionally Mego. It's got the dirty pajamas, the ugly hair, the classic 8-inch 14-point articulation body. And typical Mego packaging here. And you've got a little information about the company there, about how it was started in the 50s and all that. Now this was a sculpt out of a scene that was cut from the original movie, and the scene was put back in when it was released in the uncut version and on the director's cut Blu-ray and all that. But it's Regan doing the spider crawl down the steps, and super creepy. And I love how they made this and just put it together. Now I mentioned that I like the mixture of cartoon and creepy. Here's it's almost looks Japanese anime inspired, creepy and funny at the same time. But look at that mullet. The hair is a little odd. Look at that mullet. Got the pajamas, and you'll notice there's this on and off button here because she talks and walks. Check it out.
What an excellent day for an exorcism. And I'm the devil. Now kindly undo these straps.
No, that's not creepy at all. And here, just another example of my love of cartoon and horror. This is Nika, or NECA, Tiny Toons, or Toonie Terrors, Tiny Toons, Regan from The Exorcist. And in typical fashion, same type of packaging on the back. If you flip it over, it's got a little card you can cut out as a backdrop display to put behind your figure to give it a little, I don't know, a little diorama type feel. And if we take her out of the package, you'll see that this is hilarious. She's just like projectile vomiting the green pea soup. And creepy face, but funny face at the same time. Love it. I love the clenched hands and all that. And then there is this additional head that you can swap out if you like, you know, this version better of her, giving her traditional classic Regan look. You can pop that head on there, but I like this one because it's just hilarious. This is what Toonie Terror is about right here, is cartoon horror. And there you have it, just a few of my favorite Exorcist Regan toys from that movie. A lot of fun, as you notice. Cartoony horror is the way I have leaned towards my Exorcist toys. But thanks again for watching another episode of Collectibles From My Closet. I do hope that you like looking at the toys and watching the video. If you did, click the like button to let YouTube know that you have liked the video. And then while you're at it, go ahead and click subscribe, and that will subscribe you to the channel, and you'll be notified when I upload new videos, which I do about every 3 or 4 days. I also have started a Facebook group called Jim O'Rear's Wacky World if you want to join us there, and that will also have videos and things on it as well. So thanks again for watching, and we will see you next time.